Continuing our team coverage tonight, Fountain and Manitou, not the only areas dealing with floodwaters. Take a look at this map. Reports of damage, they've been made across El Paso County the past 24 hours. A large amount of that flooding damage in El Paso County, and it's widespread, as you see from that map. Bill FOLSOM picks up our team coverage with more on what lies ahead. He's live with that major west construction project right now along Fountain Creek, and that's all flooded out, Bill.
Yeah, this is where Fountain Creek comes out of the mountains and heads down towards Colorado Springs. Yesterday, well, the water, it was coming way up. It was going as wide out and into the RV park out there. Now that it's lower, you can see the power of that water. That log right there, that was lifted into that place by the water. Then down there, there's some red forms that are used for construction. I was told today each one of those weighs between 600 to 700 pounds. They were lifted up, taken downstream about 100 yards. With that kind of force, El Paso County here and in other places has a lot of damage assessment to do. During the flash flooding, it was everyone focusing on emergency mode. A day later, work continues. Only the workload shifts.
We'll do what they call damage assessment.
Jim Reed heads Public Works for the county and works with the Office of Emergency Management. His first task of the day is reporting to county commissioners on damage. Roads with damage, parks and downtown county buildings with flooding, a drainage washout on Old Pueblo Road turned into a dangerous accident scene.
Out east we had a culvert fail, and as a result there was a multi-vehicle accident which involved a fire truck.
Dark and the collapse filling with water. A car drove into the hole.
It's my understanding that the water was still flowing through the vehicle at about the steering wheel height. And as the water was flowing through, he was able to call 911.
Another car also fell in as fire crews were responding. The cars were well below ground level, and in pitch dark, the fire truck went over the cars. One passenger and 2 firefighters going to the hospital.
You see what looks like water just flowing across the roadway. The roadway may not be under there, which is exactly what happened here.
Road concerns forced the closure of West Colorado Avenue through the West Side Action Plan construction zone. Of most concern is the newly constructed bridge.
All that water was just rushing and hitting up against the bridge. So the initial concern was that all that water and debris was actually going to compromise the bridge.
Engineers determined the bridge is fine. There is other flood-caused issues, though. Another wall put in a day ago has to be checked when water and debris is cleared, and the system diverting creek water has to be repaired. Its break is actually part of plans in case of flooding.
If it does flood like this, we want it to go through the areas that we're kind of pushing it towards, so it goes into the areas and doesn't make the disaster even worse.
Yeah, and that wall that they're talking about is right there. It is on a to-do list right now because what has to happen first is the stream has to be moved back up where you see those black tarps into the diversion. Then they have to go in, clean out the footings, clean out rebar down there that's all entangled with trees that have come down, go in and see if this wall can stay or if it has to be replaced. There has to be work here on the west side, down on the south, also out east in the county. There's a lot of work and assessment still ahead. Watching out for you, El Paso County. Bill FOLSOM, News 5.
Thanks, Bill. Wrapping